The Quantum Heater main menu timer mode modifying. Quantum Heater modify home all day. By the end of this video you will understand how to modify, copy and save the home all day timer mode settings on the Quantum Heater. Ensure that both the Quantum Heater electrical supplies adjacent to the unit are switched on. Please ensure the heater is not covered or obstructed at any time. After the power on sequence and self-test have completed, the main user display appears, showing the current required room temperature and the current comfort status. Press the menu button to access the main menu. The main menu appears, displaying date and time, timer mode, boost, options. Date and time is highlighted by default. Rotate the selector dial to highlight timer mode. Press the selector dial to access the timer mode. The timer mode menu is displayed. Out all day, home all day, and holiday mode. The current selected timer mode will be highlighted by default. Rotate the selector dial and highlight home all day if not already highlighted. And press the selector dial. The home all day menu is displayed. Select, preview and modify. Select is highlighted by default. Rotate the selector dial and highlight modify. And press the selector dial. The timer period menu is displayed. This includes the current day of the week, which is highlighted, 4 time periods are displayed, the comfort on periods, and the period when heat is given out by the heater. The first, the heater will come on at 6:30 am until 9:30 am. The second from 11 am to 1 pm, the third from 3 to 5 pm, and the fourth from 6 to 10 pm. Modifying the timer, first comfort on period, heater on. The day of the week is highlighted. Press the selector dial to access the first time setting. The hour is highlighted. The first heater on time can now be adjusted. Rotate the selector dial to select the hour when the heater is switched on. Rotate the selector dial to set the required hour. The hour has been adjusted. A new heater on time of 8:30 am has been set. Press the selector dial to access the minutes. The minutes are highlighted and the minutes can now be changed. Rotate the selector dial to change the minutes. A new heater on start time of 8 am has been set. Press the selector dial to access the heater off time setting. The hour the heater will switch off is highlighted. Rotate the selector dial to change the hour. Rotate the selector dial to change the hour. A new heater off time of 10:30 am has been set. Press the selector dial to access the minutes. And the minutes are highlighted. The minutes can now be changed. Rotate the selector dial to change the minutes. A new heater off time of 10 am has been set. For comfort on, the first heater on period begins at 8 am and finishes at 10 am. The heater switches on at 8 am, the heater switches off at 10 am. Press the selector dial to highlight the second heater on time period. The hour of the second heater on period is highlighted. Repeat the procedure used for setting the first timer period and set the desired heater on times. Set the hour that the second heater on period begins. Press the selector dial to access the minutes. Set the minutes that the second heater on period begins. Press the selector dial to access the heater off time. Set the hour that the second heater on period ends, effectively the start time of the heater off period. Comfort is off. Press the selector dial to access the minutes. Comfort on. The second heater on period begins at 11:30 and finishes at 2:30. The heater switches on at 11:30 AM and switches off at 2:30 PM. Press the selector dial to highlight the third heater on time period. The hour of the third heater on period is highlighted. Repeat the procedure used for setting the first and second timer periods and set the desired heater on times. Set the hour that the third heater on period begins. Press the selector dial to access the minutes. Set the minutes that the third heater on period begins. Press the selector dial to access the heater off time. And set the hour that the third heater on period ends, effectively the start time of the heater off period, and comfort is off. Press the selector dial to access the minutes. The third heater on period begins at 4:30 PM and finishes at 6:30. So the heater switches on at 4:30 PM and switches off at 6:30 PM. Press the selector dial to highlight the fourth heater on time period. The hour of the fourth heater on period is highlighted. Repeat the procedure used for the settings of the first, second and third timer periods and set the desired heater on times. Set the hour that the fourth heater on period begins. Press the selector dial to access the minutes. Set the minutes that the fourth heater on period begins. Press the selector dial to access the heater off time. Set the hour that the fourth heater on period ends, effectively the start time of the heater off period. Comfort is off. Press the selector dial to access the minutes. Comfort is on. The fourth heater on period begins at 7 PM and finishes at 11:30 PM. So the heater switches on at 7 PM and the heater switches off at 11:30 PM. The 4 time periods are now adjusted and can be saved or copied to other days of the week. Save. Press the selector dial to access the Save, Copy and Clear functions. The Save, Copy or Clear panel appears at the bottom of the display. Save appears. Rotate the selector dial to select Save. To save, the current displayed time settings are used for that day only, Monday. Press the selector dial to save. The Out All Day menu appears. Modify is highlighted by default. Only Monday's time profile has been saved. Press the selector dial to access the time period menu again. Select the following day, adjust the time periods if required, and save the settings for that day. Repeat the process until every day has been set. Copy next. Repeatedly press the selector dial until the Save, Copy and Clear function banner appears. The Save Copy or Clear panel appears at the bottom of the display. Rotate the selector dial to Copy Next. With Copy Next, the current displayed time settings are copied to the following day, in this case Tuesday. Press the selector dial to copy Monday's settings to Tuesday. The Out All Day menu appears. Modify is highlighted by default. Monday's time profile has been copied to Tuesday only and saved. Press the selector dial to access the Modify Time Period menu again. Adjust the time settings, save settings, copy to next, and repeat the process until every day has the required settings. Rotate the selector dial to copy all. In Copy All, the current displayed time settings are copied to every day of the week. Press the selector dial to copy Monday's settings to every day of the week. The Out All Day menu appears. Modify is highlighted by default, and Monday's time profile has been copied to every day of the week. Press the selector dial to access the Modify Time Period menu again. Adjust the time settings if required. Saturday and Sunday can be set differently. And save settings and copy to next. And repeat the process until every day has the required settings. Clear. Repeatedly press the selector dial until the Save Copy and Clear function banner appears. The Save Copy or Clear panel appears at the bottom of the display. Rotate the selector dial to Clear. With Clear, the current displayed time setting for that day only, Monday, are all set to 0. Press the selector dial to clear the current time settings. The Out All Day menu appears. Modify is highlighted by default, and Monday's time settings have been cleared. Press the selector dial to access the Modify Time Period menu again. Adjust the cleared time settings, save settings, copy next, and copy all. Repeat the process until every day has the required settings. Clear all. Repeatedly press the selector dial until the Save Copy and Clear function banner appears. Save Copy or Clear panel appears at the bottom of the display. Rotate the selector dial to Clear All. With Clear All, the time settings for every day are all set to 0. Press the selector dial to clear all the current time settings. The Out All Day menu appears. Modify is highlighted by default, and all the timer settings have been cleared. Press the selector dial to access the Modify Time Period menu again. Adjust the cleared time settings. Save settings, copy to next, or copy to all. Repeat the process until every day has the required settings. After completing all the timer settings, the Out All Day menu appears. Modify is highlighted by default. Press the back button to return to the main user display. and press the back button to return to the main user display. The main user display appears. To check the current operating status, press the selector dial. At the bottom of the screen, the current selected timer mode is displayed. The current time settings will be used and the current comfort status is displayed.